Hi guys, well tonight I got something real special, a set that I just completed, and I've been waiting for quite a while for this one to come out, even though it's just mainline cars. This is the Larry Wood 10 car set, 50 years Larry Wood designs. So we've got 1969 to 2019. Now I've opened this pack up already, the 10 cards, I've taken them out of the blisters. I do have another full set coming in the mail, which I'll keep carded, but what I'll do is we'll go through each one of the cars, and then we'll read you what the blurb is on the back about each car. So the first one, as you can see, is the famous Purple Passion. So this is a really nice car, matte black, beautiful striping on it, sort of gold chrome sort of front, nice wheels on it as well. So what this one says on the back of the pack, each car has an individual blurb about the car. So this basically says that Larry credits the Purple Passion with being the car that started the Hot Wheels collecting craze. The real life version of this car is also one of Larry's favourites, with long side pipes, skirted rear fenders, and elegant pinstriping. So that's the first one in the set tonight. And that's a very, very nice car indeed. Next up, Custom 53 Chevy. And again, this is another beautiful car. I'll just pop that one in there. Just check that out. That is a really nice car. Beautiful antifreeze green with that blue bonnet, beautiful wheels on it, nice stripes, really cool car. So the card basically says, looking to create the perfect low-riding cruiser, Larry penned this Hot Wheels. Take on the classic 53 Chevy. Its curved roofline and rounded fenders are a designer's dream when it comes to achieving that chopped and dropped custom look. So what he's basically described there is the look he was after with this car, and it really is quite magnificent. So that's number 2 of 10, the Custom 53 Chevy. Next up on the list is the Shelby Cobra Daytona. So we'll just take him out of my display case, and there you go. That's very cool indeed. That's a beautiful looking car, all right. So this one here, we have got, growing up, one of Larry's racing and engineering heroes was Carroll Shelby. As a Hot Wheels designer, Larry paid tribute to Carroll by creating this 1/64 scale version of the old Shell's favourite famed long-distance racing sports car. And this has appeared in premiums as well just recently. So that is a really cool car indeed. Loving that one. That's really nice. That's number 3 of 10. The artwork on the cards is really good, but unfortunately, because I've pulled these off the blisters, I can't really show you the artwork at this stage, but we can always do that later. This one here is particularly nice as well. Just check that out. And as you will see, that is the 69 Ford Mustang. Beautiful mustard coloured yellow, and those really cool black stripes on it. So what we've got here is, designing the 69 Ford Mustang reminded Larry of his early days in Detroit. He worked on the styling for this pioneering pony car when it was nothing more than a bunch of sketches taped to a conference room wall. So that's what they have to say about that car. That's number 4 of 10. That is very cool indeed. And here is possibly one of my favourites in the whole set. Very sought after at the moment too. Online, these cars are selling for 2 or 3 times the blooming card price, so they're getting a little bit crazy. But this Boneshaker is just stunning. I've got about 24 Boneshakers now, and I've got another couple coming in the post. So I'm going to have to do a Boneshaker update, but this is a real classic Hot Wheels car. So the Boneshaker, basically this rat rod is one of Larry's most recent car designs, with its trademark giant skull grille, He says it's a fun car to draw and even more fun to drive now that it has been built up into a real car. And you can see that online. A number of YouTube videos have got that car driving around at a couple of car shows. So that's number 5 of 10, the Boneshaker. Very iconic car. Next up, we've got this kind of wacky Bonneville salt flats kind of racer. That's what it looks like to me anyway. Either that or it looks like a jet boat with wheels. So this is number 6 of 10. This is just called the Wild Thing. And it's got inspired by the long aerodynamic bodies of the land speed record cars that streak across the dry lake beds. Larry outfitted this design with a turbine engine from a jet aircraft. He also claims that he named it after his wife. There you go. So that is very, very cool. I'm not normally into these types of cars, but I must say the colour on this one is absolutely spectacular. It's just a fantastic model. This whole set is just amazing. So even though it's not premium, it's not car culture, I've been waiting for this Larry Wood series to come out, and man, I'm just really, really rapt that I managed to get them all. So next up, number 7 of 10 is the Parson Gasser. So we'll just take that one off, and we'll put the Parson Gasser in there. Here we go. This is another one which is starting to sell for crazy money online here in New Zealand. So we've already had you know, $10, $12, $15 on these cars, and they only cost $4.50 to buy. So they've only just come out, but people went nuts for these. When I went into one shop to get these, they said one guy came in and bought all 6 of the Parson Gassers and just left all the other cars. So pretty cool indeed. So, and the blurb on this one: old school gassers are amongst Larry's favourites. Saturday night drag races, along with the wild quarter mile, has a distinction of being one of the best cars that he's ever drawn using a computer. So quite an amazing design, this one. That's not exactly word for word, unfortunately. There's a big price sticker on the back of the card, so I can't quite read it, but anyway, well, I know that's coming off now. Managed to get the price sticker off. So what it basically says on the back of the card: old school gassers are amongst Larry's favourite cars at the Saturday night drag races. Along with its open roof, this wild quarter miler has the distinction of being the only car that Larry has ever drawn using a computer. So all of the other cars that he has done obviously have been pen sketches. So just to give you an idea of the card art, they sort of all look like that. So you can see they're sort of drawn, and when you put them all together and join them all up, they actually form a picture. So that's number 7 of 10, Parson Gasser. Number 8 of 10. Here we go. This is the 68 Dodge Dart. It sort of looks like a Zamak, but raw, but it's actually a silver paint job. So look at that. That's pretty cool. That is very nice indeed. Got the star on there, heavy metal on the side. Looks got that sort of World War II sort of aeroplane feel about it, fighter feel. So what do we got here? Rumoured to be modelled after the full-size car owned by one of the Hot Wheels team engineers, Larry designed the 68 Dodge Dart using the classic Detroit muscle car formula, stuffing a giant V8 engine into a small body. So that's the definition of a muscle car, I would say. That's number 8 of 10, the Dodge Dart. And this one here is probably my favourite. I absolutely think this thing is amazing. This is a fabulous little model. I've actually got a first edition one of these on the card somewhere. I must have to dig it out at some point. But so what you're looking at there obviously is the Street Rodder. This is just a magnificent model. Just for some reason, I've really taken a shine to this particular one, so it's pretty cool. So Larry painted the original flame job on the real-life version of this fenderless hot rod classic before it was shrunk down to Hot Wheels size. He still remembers cruising the beach in this styling machine. So obviously Larry's owned one of these or has one of these, and you can see the massive engine in there, beautiful dark red paint job, and just as it comes around you can see the pipes with the flames look as though they're coming out the pipes, and that is just a beautiful little model. The whole proportions of it are spot on. Yeah, it's really good. I really like that. Probably that would be my favorite, and then I would say the Bone Crusher would be number 2. Last one is the world famous Roger Dodger. This car is a real Hot Wheels, well, it's an iconic Hot Wheels car. The Roger Dodger, just check that out. Massive big motor, beautiful white paint job. Got some flames going on. That's very cool. Pipes sticking out the side. That is really, really cool. So the blurb on the back of this is Larry incorporated styling cues from several iconic car designs to create the Roger Dodger, the ultimate example of the classic American muscle car. As Larry says, it always looks good covered with flames. So that is it. That's the cars, and the little stories are on the back of each card. I've kept the cards. I'm actually going to glue them together and make them into a picture and hang it on my wall. So that is the 10 car Larry Wood set, 50 years of Larry Wood designs, and that is probably amongst my favourite sets that I've got. And I've got a huge amount of cars and a huge amount of sets, but for some reason I just got a real feel for this, and just couldn't wait for it to come out. And I must say Hot Wheels have done a fantastic job. So kudos to Hot Wheels. This is one of the best sets that I've ever collected. I've got it in my display case, and I'm really wrapped I've got it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notifications bell. I'm a little bit blocked up in the nose today. My old cold still hammering me a bit, but I thought I had to make this video. Had to get it out there. Just I absolutely love this set. So well done, Hot Wheels. 10 out of 10 for me. 10 cars. Amazing designs. Hope you like them, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.